Welcome back to Quanie, the podcast. Welcome back to season 2. And thank you for being here with me. You know I truly appreciate it. One thing I saw this week had me entertained, amused, reflective, and quietly impressed. So I'm scrolling, minding my business, and suddenly Kris Jenner, the woman behind an entire American dynasty, is walking into a West Hollywood dispensary. Like she's picking up a baguette or something. Calm, elegant, collected, like a true executive on her afternoon errand run. And according to the article, she spent $732 on cannabis products. And my reaction wasn't judgment. My reaction was, that is a woman who knows what she wants. Because listen, I have lived, okay? And I have lived enough life to understand this. As adults, we at a point where we invest in whatever brings us peace, whatever softens the edges, whatever helps us breathe a little easier at the end of a workday or a long week. For some, that's candles. For some, that's journaling. For some, it's therapy. For some, it's a hot shower with a candle, lights off. For some, it's skincare. And for others, it's a premium West Hollywood wellness moment. Nobody's judging. Everyone's coping. And honestly, let me tell you something. From a place of full-grown experience, calm costs money nowadays. Peace, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost money. Your nervous system, absolutely price tag on it. And it's rising with inflation. And that made this whole moment with Kris Jenner make perfect sense. Because if you've lived enough life, gone through a few heartbreaks, a few glow-ups, watched the news, survived an entire pandemic, lost yourself and found yourself in a couple of different ways, eventually you realize your well-being is an investment, a serious one. I don't know if you noticed this, but adulthood today is basically one long search for regulation. Everybody's trying to calm down. Everybody is trying to soften the chaos. Everybody is trying to relax a nervous system that has seen too much. People these days don't want excitement. They want balance. Another thing I saw this week on a different show, the host had, I believe, a neurologist on the show, and she had a physical human brain with her that had the spinal cord attached. And I thought it was the most fascinating thing that really made me dive deep into, well, wow, everyone has a brain. Wow, I can see the spinal cord and how everything is connected. It left such an impression on me, which got me into the nervous system. So Google what the nervous system is. Google how to regulate. Let me know what you think. That's why you see adults doing things like going for long, unnecessary walks, sitting in the car after work with the engine off, reading self-help quotes like they're scriptures, taking 45-minute showers, buying $60 candles, doing breath work videos on YouTube at 11 p.m., eating stress gummies, or, yes, walking into a dispensary and spending $732 in the name of calm. We are soothing ourselves like our lives depend on it, because in some way, they do. This episode isn't about weed. It's about the culture of calm. The ways adults in 2026 are trying to create moments of peace in an overstimulated world. And here's the part that struck me. Weed didn't just get legalized. Weed got a whole rebrand. We're not living in a don't tell anybody era. Marijuana isn't something that we do behind the house anymore. It's not something that we put in our sock drawer anymore. In today's society, this is polished packaging, color-coded strands, scents with names like Eucalyptus Breeze. Products that look like luxury skincare labels that sound like meditation apps. The modern cannabis aisle looks like Sephora. This is a full-blown wellness category now. It's not rebellious, not taboo, not secretive, just another Tuesday. And I'm not here to promote anything. I'm not here to say what people should or shouldn't do. That's your life. I stay out of grown folks' choices. I'm here to talk about what the transformation means. The shift tells me that people are tired, stressed, overwhelmed, busy, exhausted, and looking for anything to help them slow down. Your calm method doesn't have to match anyone else's. The goal is the same, to breathe again. And here's what people don't understand about adulthood. Most grown-ups aren't choosing pleasure. They're choosing relief. relief from the pressure, the comparison, the overstimulation, the office, the stress, the expectations, the survival mode. For some people, that relief comes from long showers, maybe some playlists, the gym, reading, aromatherapy, breathing, journaling, baking, cleaning, or a legal treat from a West Hollywood dispensary. Different tools, same purpose. We are all trying to come back to ourselves. This moment actually aligns perfectly with where QUANI Wellness lives. QUANI Wellness isn't a product brand, it's a philosophy. It's about finding softness in a world that hardens you, finding clarity in a world that distracts you. It's about finding a balance in a world that pulls you from different angles. And I don't care if your calm is a walk, a playlist, a shower, a stretch, a skincare routine, a moment of silence, or your favorite relaxation method. If it helps you breathe, it belongs in the category of wellness. This episode is about honoring that process, honoring that need, honoring that search for peace that all of us are on. Seeing Kris Jenner glide out of a dispensary with a $732 receipt didn't make me laugh. It made me understand the moment we're living in. People aren't chasing highs. People are chasing relief. People don't want thrill. People want ease. People don't crave chaos. They want calm. If the world is shifting towards softness, towards self care, towards wellness, towards comfort, I'm not mad at that direction. I support it. Whatever brings you peace, as long as it's safe, legal, and aligned, I hope you honor it. Thank you for being here with me today. Wherever you're listening from, your couch, your car, your kitchen, your quiet corner, a flight, a train, I hope this episode gave you a moment to slow down, loosen your shoulders, and breathe a little. The world is loud, but you don't have to be. I'll see you next Monday on Quanie, the podcast.